guys, so I have a project pan update for you guys. This is update number 2. Let's get into it and see all the products that I've been using up. First up, we have the Pat McGrath. This is the Fetish Under Eye Powder. And as you can see there, I've hit pan and I have been progressing really nicely. I don't use this every single day underneath my eyes because there's days that it kind of looks like a little too chalky underneath the eye. And so I use it sparingly. I've been trying to really use it up, but sometimes I mix it with some of my other powders because this can look a little too chalky at times and kind of give like that grayish look underneath the eyes, which I don't really enjoy. But I feel like I've been doing really good as far as like my progress. You can really see that the dome shape is completely gone. It's almost completely flat, and I've really been hitting that pan. Next up is a product that I finished up, and this is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. I love this stuff. I would repurchase if I didn't have so many primers. Really nice, gives like a beautiful glow to the skin. I love mixing it in with foundation or just using it underneath. So first product that I finished of the year, whoop, to add to my list. Next up is the Good Molecules Yerba Wake Up Eye Gel. I don't feel like I've done like a ton of progress. Let me show you guys where I started and where I'm at. So that's where I started and that's where I'm at. But you only need like the tiniest amount of this, but I've been using it every day underneath my eyes, whether I use makeup or not. This is really hydrating and really nice underneath the eyes. So yeah, so I've been using this every morning, and I do really like it underneath concealer because it is more of a thin consistency. Next up is one that I finally finished as well. Freaking Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in the shade 4 medium. Another one that I finally used up. This was actually my project pan last year. You can see where I started and I finally just finished it up. It looks like it's full, but when I apply it or take it out, you can definitely see that the wand doesn't have like as much product as it used to. Like it's basically like at its end. I'm killing it. Like that's I feel like I got my money's worth out of this. So that is it with this one. Kicking it to the curb. Next up is another Charlotte Tilbury, which is her powder. I went ahead and pressed it and like added like a little bit of alcohol and repressed it because this had broken, and that's what it looks like right now. I did repress it and have been using the crap out of this. You definitely still see like all the little cracks in there, but I have been really doing good about using this up. It just kind of sucks because now I can't really tell the progress. So it's kind of like I'm almost like restarting it in my project, but that's what it looks like. And another thing that I tried to add on to my project pan, but I don't think I'm going to continue it after today, is this Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer Stick. This is really nice. It's creamy. It's awesome, but there's no way that I'm going to use this up. So I'm going to add it back into my collection and see what bronzer I can add into this whole project. I'm not sure if I'm going to add one or not, but this is going to be so difficult to use up, and I have so many bronzers that I want to rotate through them that I'm going to take this out, sadly. Next up, we have the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray. If I'm not mistaken, I have this from last year as well. This is where I started, and this is where I'm at today. I have used this like crazy before makeup, after makeup, to hydrate my skin. Like I've been trying to use this up, and this sucker will not die. It's a really good hydrating spray. Not the greatest for setting makeup, but it's just okay. I don't think I would repurchase this, and I just really want to use it up. Another one that I've been using up that I really love and highly enjoy is this Always an Optimist Rare Beauty one. This is part of my project pan this year. This is where I started, and this is where I'm at today. This just gives a really beautiful glow to the skin. I highly enjoy this before makeup more than after. After, I feel like it makes me a little bit too oily at times. So if you have oily skin, highly don't recommend this for you. I think that this is really good if you have more mature or dry skin. and I enjoy it more before makeup than after. I feel like it gives enough like slippage and like hydration before. And yeah, so that's just something that as I've used it, I've seen that it does make my skin really oily and can almost like break down my makeup at times. So if I use it after makeup, I have to be very sparingly with it. Another product that I had incorporated is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisturizer. This is where I started and this is where I'm at today. I feel like I'm doing really good with this. I've been using this every day as a moisturizer, and sometimes like especially my heavy matte foundations, I've been like scooping some of this and actually mixing it in. Today I actually did that with a foundation with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I really love doing that, either putting in oil or moisturizer, mixing it in with a heavier, thicker foundation, because my skin just is more on the dry side and can really look really dry and patchy and like cakey if I don't have like a good hydration, or if a foundation is like way too thick or matte. And I've seen that happen with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Shape Tape, and also with the Fenty Matte. My skin just does not like those really matte foundations anymore. And so mixing it in with something like this really makes a world of a difference. And that's a great tip to just like water down your foundations a bit. Another thing that I love to use, which is not part of my project panning, but is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Hydrating Oil. You just put a few drops of this into a concealer or a foundation, and it kind of just makes it a little bit more liquidy and more of a slippage, especially if you have more dry patches on your skin or want more of a, you know, like quote unquote, like not as much of a heavy look on your skin. Last thing from my project pan is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. This one I started here, and this is where I'm at. And I absolutely love this. It just gives like a burst of hydration. It has like a small hint of smell of watermelon. Just a really great hydrating primer. I really highly enjoy it, and I love a lot of Ciate London's products. That is it for my update on my project pan. Let me know how you guys are doing on yours. As far as my low buy goes, I've kind of been like on that edge of almost going over the amount of money that I had set for myself this year. We shall see, because we're almost towards the half of the end of the year, and I am tempted by a lot of products. ColourPop has been coming out with a lot of Disney collections that really called to me, so I think I might be going over budget with my low buy. We shall see, because I do have a few gift cards that I've been using, so I don't count those as part of my low buy because it's not actually like my money, it's stuff that was given to me. Let me know what you guys think about those. But anyways, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing. If you ain't subscribed, like this type of video, like any kind of other content on my channel, definitely subscribe to watch more. Give this a like, comment, and also I have my social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.